Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Oh, we're back here today. I do apologize that that I'm gonna be doing a lot of this. What's up, Godzilla? What's up, man? It has been an incredibly long day for me at work, and we're back here today. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do our normal thing, right? We're gonna do our war attacks. We have 4 war attacks. Um, we're going to hopefully clean up and drop a nice set of war attacks. Right, we're going to do our Legends League attacks. I want to see how this translates. We have had a very rough defensive day so far. A lot of high percents, except for 1 star is my only saving grace there. But we're getting to the point because of the long shot nerf. Because of the long shot nerf, I'm going to need to start changing up bases because, as you can see, his range is not quite as wide, so he's not nearly as scary of an individual. See, it goes just out past that first tile for Smasher, and it goes, that's still 5 or 6 tiles more, but still not quite the range it was. So we need to start finding some new bases before too long, because this one kind of relied on long shots to be able to cover the vast majority of. But we're gonna warm up with Legends Leagues today, right? We're gonna do the same thing we were yesterday. Or we're gonna do the Hydra thing. I actually have a Mighty Morsels going. So all of our Legends attacks are actually all going to be maxed out as far as equipment and heroes go. So, which is nice. We were only 1 level off on the Lava Loon Puppet anyway, but it's nice that we're going to get to see it in full action, right? We're actually also not far from leveling that up to max. We're 120. So we're 29 star or short. And the Lava Loons, of course, a key component to this army, but we're going to see how they actually do. This is a great example, too, because we'll get to see how well they perform at the top level, right? So we're going to do this. I'm going to kind of aim for this and that sweeper right there, and then hopefully come in this side is what I'm thinking. That way I can funnel here. So more gold pass? No, more gold passes. Not yet, at least. Maybe we'll make that like a semi-regular thing, right? Maybe we'll do that every 500 subscribers. Maybe we'll give away a couple gold passes or something like that. But that would depend on how much everybody wants that kind of thing. We're going to do it like that. Beautiful. Let's do that, because I realized with this attack, the more I was thinking about it and I was watching back to some of the stuff the other day, the more patient I was with my Warden ability, the better the attack was. Which I know is going to be no surprise, right? I'm just not that patient is the only downside here. I'm just not built in like that. But look how many of those Lava Hounds are still running around, right? There's not a lot left. I still have a Minion Prince ability around. Like, this one doesn't have a fantastic chance, but there's a chance. There we go, do that. Hello, Andy. Hello, my sweet little kitty. Minion Prince going down does make this an impossible 3-star, though. If he was still up, we still had the chance to chip away at some of these things, but without him, there's no way. But that was a really good first attack, especially. Jen Porter's on? We're going to get a couple of those type attacks in where we're going to kind of warm up. Let's do it like this. Because what I want to do is something like this. I'm actually going to miss my things, but that's okay. I do want to hold on to that as long as I humanly can. Which admittedly is not quite as long as I would have liked. I am going to get hit by that, which is going to be annoying. That tornado trap's going to make this pretty hard. I still have a easy 2-star here, right? I did clone a Dragon Rider in that process, but that's not the end of the world. I need to turn towards that spitter and do that, because I need to slow that stuff down. Especially that air sweeper. But yeah, this one's going to be like a 60%, and there's just nothing else to do about it. This one was just one of those that, because I missed those sweepers from the start, there just wasn't a whole lot of chance. This probably wasn't going to be a 3-star one way or the other, but especially after that, there was just no way. That's a lot of loot in there that I don't necessarily need right this second. No, we don't want to do that. I'm going to do a couple more of these to get locked in. And we'll do something more, something a little less goofy. When we get to Super 2 and do the rest of his ranked battles. We're going to keep using these totems, especially through this first part right here. I really want to guarantee all this stuff safety through this first portion right here. Get a whole lot of those. They're going to trigger a whole lot of bombs and traps. They're going to... I got a revenge tower up here. I did not account for that, which is going to be what part cost me here. And this is going to be like another like 60% or better. I mean, maybe we kind of got lucky with the spinoff the other day, right? But I'm going to keep trying this. I'm going to keep trying to make this work. I know this is kind of a dumb attack, but I do think there is something here. And I want to try and make it work. I really do. I wonder if... Thinking. 72%. So, like, those, like, in Legends aren't bad per se, right? And we're getting more Star Eagle too. I forgot there's more on the track. What's up, Tristan? How you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. Good to see you, man. How are you doing? This one's actually a lot like the war base I want. Good. How are you, buddy? I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for asking, my man. Do you remember me? Absolutely, I do, buddy. Absolutely. It was not that long ago when you were last here. Of course I remember you, buddy. That's bad, that's bad, that's bad. We're doing our thing right here. How was Christmas? Mine was pretty good. Has it been Christmas since you've been here? You've been here since then, haven't you? Regardless, my Christmas was pretty good, buddy. How was yours? I know, but I didn't ask. Ah, I got you. Yeah, my Christmas was fine. We did good. We went all the way up to Virginia to be with Allie's family for Christmas. Did Christmas Eve with my family, which is pretty normal for us. But so yeah, it was pretty good. No complaints. All my complaints are from this game right now, man. It's all me. I'm fumbling the bag right here. What about you, brother? How was your Christmas? Good, good to hear. That's awesome, man. You get to spend a lot of time with the family, or so I hope. We didn't get any snow. We didn't either, man. The only acceptable time of the year for it to snow, and it never does. Not here, at least. Although I don't think we've had any snow all year, really. But I had some family time, though. Well, that's good, man. That's good. I hope you get to enjoy yourself. Did you get anything good for Christmas? I don't know how big a gift givers you and your family are. Anything good come from it, though? I got a MetaQuest. Aw, shit. Very nice. Very nice. That's awesome, dude. I'm gonna try... Oh, I already got Inferno Dragons on. I'm gonna try this like that army was. Or some random cleanup, do something like that. We just had a snowstorm? Really? And $150 worth of gift cards? Fucking W's, dude, that's awesome. That's always a big plus, man. We're going to do it like this. What state do you live in? I am in North Carolina. Yeah, so we never get snow here. I shouldn't say never. It's just really rare. It's just incredibly rare. No, you're telling me I didn't get that? Oh, I didn't get the town hall. I'm a schmuck. I even go town hall first for that specific reason. God bless it, man. Damn. Guys, am I the drama? Am I the problem? I think I'm the problem. Everyone, what's up, Mike? How you doing, brother? That's Magic, right? It's still hard for me to remember what the names they've changed like that. How you doing, Magic? Today, not a good day? Why not? Actually, wait, let me look back at that. What did Jay use here? Let's look at this up and down. How you doing, Magic? It's good to see you, buddy. Inferno. That guy on the bottom. Does that right like you'd expect. Drinking OJ and vodka, binge watching West Wing on Netflix. W's, my man. That's awesome. You know, I don't want to watch that. I'm gonna do it just myself. Oh, I gotta cancel this Inferno Dragon. God bless it. How was your Clan War League, Magic? How'd you guys do? Divorce? Oh my god, dude. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. I'm so sorry to hear that, Godzilla. I have to leave. Bye. See you later, Tristan. Came in 5th in Masters. We're maintaining. All right. So at least you're not going down, right? You're treading water. That is there's something to be said for that, right? I'm gonna go Spear. I think I like Phoenix on her the most. I think we finished 3rd in Champ 3. We had a real chance to get into Champ 2 this season. But our first war, we got 45 starred. People just dropped a bomb on us. Just absolutely shelled us. We're going to go back to the Fireball here for this. Alright, we want to go to Old Reliable. On a war attack, especially one that Jay's already, he's already had a miss. I don't want to mess up for everybody else. I'm going to take a note from Dallas, though, where Dallas takes a lot more time with these Warden walks. Ooh. Boom, 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 boom. 7. Z. We're actually going to overgrowth that. I'm going to do this. And we're going to rage through there just because that'll make life a lot easier. I've got a little bit of a split, but I am kind of torching up top, right? I always leave early, but I watch your streams when I'm about to go to bed so I can be here. Can't be here for long, but I always check your stream every night. Oh, brother, I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you, buddy. That means a lot to me. Mwah. What's up, Apur? How you doing, my friend? Hi, bro. How you doing? Got hit? What got hit? So, bye. Have yourself a good night, Tristan. We'll catch you around, buddy. I appreciate you coming by, even if it's not for long. How you doing, Apur Bow Gaming? I'm so sorry, I probably butchered that, but hey, man, how you doing, brother? Good? Good to hear, man. Nice 3-star. I assume you meant to try and say, like, respect. Yeah, that just wasn't a word. Triple, yes, sir. Easy 3-star. Swag to Super Barb 2. OP attack. Very, very strong attack. I don't know about OP, but it's very, very strong. If If you got the patience for it, it's downright nasty. The issue is I don't always got the patience for it. That's such a good base to attack right there. I love the look of that one. As long as I don't screw up this fireball. This one's easy. You can visit my base? Absolutely, buddy. If you drop your clan tag down there, I will absolutely look at your base, my friend. Okay, we're going to do it like that. I'm actually going to do this to pull both of those attentions downwards, like behind. Do one more, and I'm going to pull a overgrowth right there. I'm not getting quite the queen didn't go in quite like I wanted her to, so I'm going to rage up this middle section right here just to make sure I can take care of everything. What's up, Andrew? How you doing, my friend? Kyle, your fireball's getting a lot better. I appreciate that, buddy. It is it's one of those things. It's, you know, I'm actually using it less and less now, but you get more comfortable with it, right? I'm getting used to it, right? I've adapted to it, and vice versa. I've kind of adjusted the attack to my style more specifically, which has helped. Perfect. Give me 1 second, Mr. Gaming. I'll take a look at it. All right, brother. You let me finish this attack, I'll take a look. Andrew, my friend, how are you doing today? OP attack again? It's not the attack, guys. It's me. I'm OP. Xavier, are you hanging around? I'm good, bro. How are you? Man, I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for asking, brother. I appreciate it. 8 JL RP R080. Xavier, you know, you should say hi when you join. I'd love talking to you, buddy. What's up, David? How you doing, brother? 2 stars radio attacks. All right, let's go. We got 4's attack right here. Before I look at this, guys, by the way, I look at everybody's bases. The only thing I ask in return is you guys hit the sub button. It's totally free. Helps out the channel a lot. I appreciate it. I be forgetting. You just don't want to talk to me, Xavier. You just want to use me for my juicy attacks. You can't see how I grip my shirt, like, real dramatic, like, but I did. Man, what you got? You must have hammered out walls, and I just subscribed. I appreciate that, Andrew. Thank you, my friend. You must have, Alien, you must have just done your walls during Hammer Jam, man. I see some things that you got really high leveled, like your multi-archers, your ricochet cannons, but obviously you got some catching up to do, right? So I'm not gonna lie to you. The layout itself is fine. Just make sure you really hammer down on getting everything caught up. You'll be alright. And your heroes, of course, need to... More specifically, everything not the queen needs some love. The queen needs some love too, but everything else is a little further behind. I know she's probably one of the best, if not the best. But you're going to have a hard time if you keep ignoring her. But keep grinding, buddy. It'll be real satisfying when you get to the end of Town Hall 18. It's going to feel fantastic, dude. Alright. We're going to keep using the fireball now, since we started it in Legends. You know, really... I want to do something like this. I kind of want to get like this junction right here. But I'm going to give this one a second to kind of settle in. 6. Do. We're gonna do something like that. I would go straight for the 2-star by looking at it. I mean, and honestly, that's not a bad idea just given the type of base this is, but that's not how we rolling around here. We are here for the big money here, y'all. I'm going to put that fire spitter on notice over there. I'm getting the 2-star. I secured it, right? So fantastic. I what? Just a troll. This is an annoying base. I really don't like attacking this base, but I made it work here, right? So a lot of YouTubers have been giving their opinion on the state of the game and how hard Legends is. I may have missed your opinion on the subject. No, actually, you know what? I've been gracious enough, by the way. I don't know if I've mentioned this publicly or not. I got invited to a content creators Discord for Clash YouTubers. I'm very happy and very grateful, by the way. And so that's been a big thing people have been talking about. They've been talking about it in the server all the time too. I like Legends League, y'all. I like the way it's set up, which is why I haven't said a lot about it, because a lot of people don't seem to feel the same way that I do. Personally, I think Legends League should be hard. I don't think well, I actually got that before the 1K. I think Legends League should be a bitch. I think you should not go into Legends League expecting 320. I think that's the whole point to it. I think it means something more now, and I love that. Yes, I'll absolutely look at your base, my friend. Oh, David's online. He's gonna hopefully donate to me. I don't like how many attacks need to do to stay in a rank as a casual player. That's fair. Well, like, high ranks aren't designed for the casual player, and that's kind of the point to it, right? It's like you get in the Legends League, like the to stay in the same league, like you should only have to do a handful of attacks to stay in like Dragon, right? And thank you, David. And stuff like that, right? Which I think is totally fair, right? You know, do a handful of ranked attacks. I don't think it's the end of the world. But people are like, and I don't want to say, I'm not throwing shade at anybody, right? I'm not throwing shade at anybody because they think it's too hard. I just think that you shouldn't be able to win them all. I think that's the whole point to making it harder. So that's my opinion. What's good, RGG? Definitely a step up from the 0 before. 100%. 100%. All right, let's look at my friend's base here. All right, Erlandis. Ooh, this is an interesting base. Ooh, still not a fan. Listen, we take it as long as it's a step in the right direction. That's the important part I want to point out, right? As long as they're heading in the right direction, you know, they're never going to make everybody happy, right? 100%. I would rather me, as a content creator and a guy who plays the game more competitively, I'd rather me get the short end of the stick than the 95% of the casual player base there is. That's how I see it. In jail. I like this base, man. This is one of those teaser style bases, right? You can get an easy 2-star, right, by going at it, but this would be a pain in the ass to triple, I wager. I would love to try and attack this base personally, because you could fireball here, right? Get that clan castle, that mono, right? Set your funnel here, everything pushed this way. You might actually get a chance at the whole base. That's a very nice base, though. I actually really like that one, Erlandis. 2 thumbs up for me, bro. That's like a 9 out of 10. I can't be doing 30 attacks a week. Well, good thing is you don't have to, right? You don't have to do 30 attacks a week. You just need to do 30 attacks a week if you want to go up. Hey, man, what's up? What's up, Sheik? How you doing, my friend? Should I upgrade to Town Hall 16? It's a yes or no question. Hold on, guys. Andrew, I will absolutely take a look at your base. Give me 1 second, brother. I will give you any suggestion I can. No, you should not. You need to do your heroes a little bit. You need to upgrade your king and queen more. Unless you just want the dopamine hit, then go for it. 892L 282P. All right. Got some decent hero levels. All right, all right, all right, all right. This is actually a nice base, man. I actually really like this, Andrew. You're an Electro 33, right? Of course, Stars is up top. Look at Stars, dude. He's a nutcase. Come 60th place and B, finds your competitive juices that make you want to do all 30. And that's the exact point I'm talking about, right? I think the new rank system, and Legend specifically, is a fantastic mode, if I'm going to be honest. Magic, my opinion, has not changed much from when it come out, and I got really excited about it. I still really like it. So, Andrew, I'm going to be honest with you, dude. I like this base. I don't have a whole lot of complaints. If I was going to pick one, the only thing I would say is maybe switch this to like a Rage Tower and raid your Town Hall and that Scatter Shot if you can. But even that's a nitpicky thing. I actually really like this layout too. We're getting some really good bases. Hard to go up in rings. It was hard to go when I was Town Hall 16 against the 17. Now it's hard against the 18s. Well, it's not, and that's kind of the point, right? Like I don't want to say that like you're punching up so you should automatically lose, because that's not true, right? But because you're attacking somebody who's played longer than you and is a higher level than you, it should be harder. It should feel like you're going up against Goliath, right? That's how it should be. Love the game, but hate the Revenge Tower, buddy. But I like it because it's a new defense to worry about. Love-hate relationship. I understand. It's one of those things. It's like the Monolith first was, right? Like everybody did not like the Monolith when it first came out. Same idea, right? It just feels like a little bit of a hard cap depending on your Town Hall. Well, as a 17, I gotta tell you, you can absolutely get into Electro. Now, part of that, and I don't mean Titan, you can like absolutely get to like 31, 32, 33. I think Xavier's been that high. Haven't you, Xavier? It just all depends on your attack strategy. And going up against Town Hall 18s, David, a part of the real problem you're going to have against 18s is that you can't use like the you can't use like an RC die of Dragon Riders. Like that doesn't work against Town Hall 18s nearly as well as it does 17s and 16s. I don't like how I really can't. Yeah, the versatility really goes down going up against other 18s. Is this a good defensive layout? You give me 1 second, I'll check, buddy. Yeah, but if I want to do all 30 attacks in a week, I don't have the energy. That's true. And that's kind of, but it's like, you know, it's the same thing for any ranked mode, right? So that's kind of what they're going for. I get it, it is a lot, but they need to have a way to separate the other ranks, right? And all they can do is just up the amount of attacking, right? OYQ. Alright, we're going to take a look at this one. I got the second highest, just fell short of attacking. It's kind of like you need to earn the promotion. I do in the rank system, though. Yeah, 100%. Yo, Andrew donated the $2.79 Canadian, brother. Thank you so much, my man. I appreciate it. W's for Andrew in the chat, man. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate it. It means a lot to me. He said, thank you for the suggestions, brother. Anytime. That's what I am here for, my man. Oh, W's my man right there. There we go. You need to earn the promotion. I do like the rank system. I mean, yeah, it's designed to keep getting harder and harder and harder on you, right? Defense matters. As a Town Hall 18, I run through a Town Hall 17 like a $2 whore and get changed back. Oh, what a sentence, my brother. That's funny as hell. Let's take a look at this. DSA Champs. He wants to know if this is a good defensive layout. Are you talking about for like Legends? He's right at 5,000 trophies. So I'm gonna be totally straight with you, right? For one, long shot just got nerfed. So this is definitely a base that was better pre long shot nerf because of his range. So it's definitely been taken down a little bit. You also should not have the Revenge Tower and the Clan Castle beside each other. That's just so much value for a fireballer. So if I were you, and the super easy fix, right? This is actually a relatively simple fix. Normally with Town Hall 18s, because it's still relatively new, I'm scared to give layout advice, like flip advice. This one actually is a relatively easy flip. Just put the Clan Castle right here. Just put it smack in the middle. Just make it so hard for any fireball to get to, and that way, no matter what, you have that Clan Castle just smack in the middle of your base. You'll have those defensive troops. And I'd pair this one with a couple Ice Golems, a Furnace, a Witch, something like that. It's going to work out fine. This is a decent, actually a very nice layout. Okay, I need that last 35 starry ore. Or maybe I don't. Maybe I should consider like upgrading like the snake bracelet. What do we think? Do I keep upgrading the lava loom puppet? Or do I go to upgrade like the snake bracelet or something? Or the heroic torch. The heroic torch has a stupid nice buff all of a sudden. Can I be your friend in game, bro, please? I tell you what. If you add me on Discord, I will add you on one of my accounts after stream if you want. Since you were so nice, gave the 279 Canadian, I will be more than happy to. I won't be using any of those. No, what are you going to be using? 22 LOUJG. Star Scream. All right, all right, all right. And for those of you who want to be in Discord, exclamation point join gives you a link to our Discord. I'm going to do that for the shorts chat right now. Feel free to join Discord too, by the way, guys. It's totally free. We have a lot of chat and a lot of BSing. You guys can see me nerd about the game. And for anybody who's new here, I look up everybody's base. Anybody who you want me to, as long as chat's not blowing up with them. The only thing I ask in return is you guys hit the subscribe button. Xavier with a W, by the way, hitting the join for me. I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, we're looking at Starscream right here. This is sub for subs base. Let's take a look. This isn't a bad layout. This is definitely an older design. I've definitely seen this layout around before. I've definitely seen this one around before, right? Hello. Man, Town 13 grinds cursed if you're a non-spender. It is a... Man, a lot of these Town Hall grinds can be real rough, man. I'm not going to lie to you, buddy. I like... Man, we're getting some decent layouts. Maybe I'm just not looking at bases the same. What's up, Raj? How you doing, my friend? I like this layout, too. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It's kind of that teaser where there's that open spot right here, so the base feels really small. This one actually still takes advantage of Longshot's range pretty widely. I do see a small weakness to like Yeti bombs here, but that's really uncommon at Town Hall 18. So other than that, I like this base a lot, man. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, the Town Hall 13 grind is that extra hero makes such a difference that nobody ever thinks about. It is pretty rough. Excuse me. Speaking of a cursed base, by the way, the extra hero levels are cursed, buddy. It don't get a whole lot better. It stays pretty rough. You know, and it wasn't that bad, I don't think, before. Man, I kind of do got to go this way, don't I? Alright, so we're having to use some... Can you watch my war attack and tell me where I went wrong? Yeah, buddy, give me 1 second, absolutely. You think this layout is hard to triple in Legends? I'll take a look in 1 second and tell you. I will say for the record, I do think most Legend bases are pretty hard, at least for me to triple personally. Okay, so he's gone, which is a shame, but. We do get off the fireball, which is a big important part to that, right? This is such an awkward base. I'm not in Town Hall 18, but are they blocking their own Town Hall? Like with crazy amounts of wall? Yes. Yes, they are. It is actually a... I don't want to say a super common practice, but it does happen. And it is incredibly annoying when they do. I joined the Discord, bro. I appreciate that, Andrew. I will... I'll hit you up afterwards, and I'll add you on like one of my mini accounts. Because I don't have space on my friends list on my main account. So I'll add you on like one of my minis or something, brother. What to do with the overgrowth? Should I change my army? I'll tell you in a second, X. Let me take a look at these, right? Let me get this out of the way. This was a terrible attack. I can't believe this one went half as well as it did. This one will be a 70-ish%. Buddy, this happens so often. And it's just to ward off fireballers. It's just to make the base awkward. That's all it's for. It's kind of ridiculous how effective it is. In normal wars, it's not that effective. But like in Legends League, yeah. It happens pretty regularly. Alright, so let's check... No, I still got some... Oh, look at that. No, we're not going to sit there and watch that shit. I'm going to... One more... Somebody request. No, but Carnage is attacking himself. That's okay. I'm going to look at his base first real quick, X, and then I'll look at your replay. How in-depth do you want me to be? Do you want me to just tell you where you went wrong, or do you want me to nitpick everything? What's up, Joseph? How you doing, my friend? Welcome, welcome. See, this is another example, right? So this is for Borny, right? Like, it's another one just protected by mounds and mounds and mounds of walls. It happens so often now. This one's not as strong. Again, long shot nerf was pretty hard on this base from the looks of it. And like bang, 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 bang. I think for Legends, I think this will be pretty good. Yeah, those two Rage Tower compartments are going to be nasty, man. This is actually a pretty decent base. I would absolutely run something like this in Legends League. I do think that your clan castle could get fireballed pretty easily. Leaving the base from one side pretty open, but I do really think this is a decent base. I think it'd be really awkward for a lot of people, which is the whole point to a lot of these bases. Borny, and I'll show you one of my basic examples. Actually, this is the best base example I can give you. Look. This is what mine is, where it's just the Town Hall standalone, so awkwardly by itself. No traps, no nothing. It's just over there. What's up, Spirit? Welcome back, my friend. Good to see you again. Xavier, where did you attack? Is it this one? Or did you only attack the ones? Alright, so let's see. So he's got Meteor Golem. You are running Fireball. Ooh. Doesn't have a Snake Bracelet. A lot of good bases today. Honestly, yeah. We don't normally get that many bases that are like really like solid layouts. Can you please play Clash Royale? I tell you what, if you hang around for a little bit, we'll play a little bit of Clash Royale. You gotta hang out with me for a little bit. But we absolutely will. Okay, so you did that. So one of the things that you have done here is you needed to funnel your king on the outside. You really should push him out. he does need to go out this direction. What time will we play Clash Royale? Play it towards the end of stream, so somewhere in the next hour or so. Another thing you should have done. So when you get into this section right here, and this is the point to the magic mirror and the action figure, you want your action figure to take the brunt. So when you actually open up this middle compartment, X, you want to immediately hit that queen ability and hit that rage spell. RC dies, but not a big deal. You do pop it a little behind, but not a huge deal either, right? That tornado trap kind of kills you. I don't think the OG over here was the play. By the way, bro, I saved a lot of ores. Is it worth to swap from Rage Vial to the Giant Gauntlet and the Spiky Ball? Yes. The combination of the two is a little weird. I won't lie to you. What king equipment do you have, Borny? I have to go to bed in a little bit. Maybe you can play it another day. I'll tell you what. We can. I don't. Yeah, absolutely, buddy. Well, we need to actually schedule a day. Maybe we'll do it on like a weekend or a Friday stream. I think we mentioned that before. Yeah, did not know what to do with the overgrowth. Yeah, I mean this was just a. If you ask me, I think you came from the base at the wrong target, right? Or I think you came from the wrong direction, right? I think what you should have done, X, hear me out, okay? Hear me out. Because a real issue here is the Revenge Tower. You have to target it early or with your Fireball, or it's going to eat you up. You have to have a plan with it. I have Spiky Ball because of the event. What kind of armor are you using, Borny? Here's what I would have done. I still would have fireballed this if I could have. I'd aimed for this. Because with this, the YouTuber chat guy's best YouTube in the world. Thank you, Spirit. I appreciate that, brother. Aim for the Town Hall Clan Castle. It's not always. That's kind of a preference I like to have, but I will say it shoots me in the foot. But you can still aim for like this guy. Like if you aim for this, you get this and the Clan Castle, right? So what you happen is you come from the wrong side, right? You come up here. I would have come from this way because you could have invis these three right here. Boom, invis that, invis this, and then like invis this if you were worried about it. Fireballed here, you could have taken out everything right here. You could have set your king right here to funnel. You could have meteor golemed up this direction. And then you would have been able to overgrowth one of the fire spitter compartments, which you did with your original overgrowth. You just picked the wrong way to come in is all it is. You have to account for the Revenge Tower or it's going to eat you alive. So I would have gone from just the opposite corner. Instead of coming from this side, I'd have come from this side. And just go straight into this. And just try and eat it alive. And then just go straight at this Revenge Tower. Again, the Clan Castle is a preference I have to aim for, and you'll actually notice it if you watch me. Unless somebody's just throwing a fat value at me, I'm almost always aiming for it. What's your favorite Marvel character? Oof, Marvel? Let's see. If I have to pick one... You have to love Captain America. He has to be really high up there for me, right? You know what? No, I'm gonna say I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a huge Marvel guy, so I'm trying to think right now. I might say Thor, depending on the day. I really like Thor, especially like early Avengers Thor. Is really funny to me. I like him a lot. And like, how can you not love Hulk, right? He's just a Hulk smash. Like that's just me, right? So I'd have to go with Hulk or Thor, one or the other. I know you're a DC fan. I just can't prove it. I am a DC fan. There's no hiding that. I'm a buddy. My name in game is Superman. There is no hiding it, my friends. My favorite one is Iron Fist, Hulk Iron Fist somewhere in there, but he's in Marvel. And that's totally fair. Uh, I also love Deadpool, but who doesn't like Deadpool, right? Deadpool's pretty cool. We're going to do this, actually. Please, gold pass? No, we're not doing any gold pass, especially not you coming in here. That's the first thing you're saying to me. You starting to spam that. Absolutely. If only Mr. Weathers was here. Please, gold pass? No, sir. Spamming you. Oh, look, Allie's around. Allie, you can go ahead if you want. In fact, I would appreciate. Supercell the crew they didn't even give him, which is a new level. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. For Town Hall 13, I don't. You're right. Well, they haven't yet, right? There's a lot of things that haven't gotten a new level yet. If I were you, I would invest pretty heavily into Airborne. I'm not gonna lie, because when you get dragons and dragon riders, they're a nasty combination, man. You can use it every town hall essentially. Town Hall 18 are not as strong, but it's still really strong. David, why are you screaming, David? Ooh. Because I haven't seen him in forever. Yeah, David doesn't like us very much. We're gonna go to Supa 2. You watch anime, and what's your favorite anime? I don't watch a whole lot of anime currently. Um, but I do watch it some. I'm a big Dragon Ball guy, right? Obviously, I'm a Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super. I like that a whole lot. I like Seven Deadly Sins, even though it's kind of a mid anime. They have a couple characters I really like in that show. I like Jujutsu Kaisen. That's a really good anime. I love Jujutsu Kaisen. Want to attack air but don't have the ores or the equipment? That's pretty reasonable. Oh, because which is so hard to balance. I think that's why they barely give her any levels. You know, that's part of it. Part of it is her ability can is really underwhelming at the higher levels. I won't lie to you. The fact that her the fact that her what's up, Cage? How you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. The fact that um the fact that so much stuff just is splash damage now, it just doesn't make a ton of sense to be using somebody like that. Oh, I don't have the dark elixir for that. What? Well, let's get the dark elixir. Oh, my king's upgrading. Oh, shit. I guess not. Well, duck, man. Let's look at these armies and see what I want to make. Yeah, even Town 13 witches are struggling, not gonna lie. A scattershot just melts her. Yeah, and it doesn't get any better for her, right? Super witches do make kind of a comeback. That is kind of a thing, but that's kind of it. I won't lie to you. Man, this is one of them just awkward ass bases. Maybe that's one I leave for like Slinger. This one, not so awkward, very doable. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. We're going to do it like this. We're going to switch this and this. Switch this for this. Switch that for that. And we're going to go back to like we were before, because that's kind of how this army's built. My bad. My bad, bro. It's autocorrect supposed to be shot. No, I got you. I know what you meant. I know what you meant. Oh. And we'll do this, and we'll swap this for this. Anything else I'm forgetting? I think this is actually supposed to be not the Electro boots. I think it's supposed to be that. And we'll try this. We'll see what happens. I don't have super high expectations for this, but we'll give it a try. Cage, how you doing, brother? You come in here, just say hi. What's going on, man? Talk to me, Chief. I want Hogs and Miners back in the rotation, but too much splash damage for things now. There is a world where that's a thing, though. I won't lie to you, buddy. There is absolutely a world where that's a thing. We're going to let these kind of funnel in right here, right? Do that. Do that, do that. We're kind of going after that. Let's go ahead and hit this. That's going to help melt so much stuff right there. That Revenge Tower is also going to melt me, though. No, don't tell me this is going to be a 1-star, Chief. Don't tell me it's going to be a... I miss the baller medals. I love watching with a lot of ballers. You know, again, there's like, I see random one-ups, and I guess this is the difference, right? You know, watching so many of these, like, professionals or borderline professionals that I do so much, they can just use anything, man. Like, there was a time where, like, a super bowler army comp was a thing. Nasty attack, right? And it's, again, I still see it every once in a while. Same thing with the Hogs and Miners. Although most of the time, if I see something like that, it's mostly super Hogs. And a handful of Miners, right? Doyle, oh dude, I actually do like Baki. I know exactly who you're talking about. I really like Baki. Oh man, what did I do here? This is another one of those, kind of a weird one, right? I want to... Can I get both of those? We're just gonna try it, right? I got two 3-stars and a 1-star now. So I'm gonna try and do is do something like this, or I can go like that. I'm gonna do this. We're gonna really commit to this heavy mid push right here. I actually should have had more, and you know what? I'm seeing the issue with the army now. I should have had more riders as opposed to dragons, and I have it the other way around completely. But it's okay. We'll try and make it work. Remember how I told you guys earlier that patience was a big deal when it comes to this army comp? Well, I'm not having any of it currently. Get a nice big spread out right there, which is pretty huge. I actually like when those things spread out, which is really nice. That's because they just do so much damage just running over anything and everything. This one's not going to be a 1-star, but I'm not getting any better on this attack, though, than Carnage did, I don't think. Which is the damn shame here. Doyle is when he says you can left them just a little longer and my wish could have come true. Oh, excuse me. I had to fix something on my phone there right quick. Yeah, so this one's not going to go any better. This one, we're going to fall flat on our 70. We'll get a couple more percent here, but nothing huge. Nothing worth noting. Although I do have everything turned around, essentially. There would be a world right here. It's just not going to be it. Isn't it? This actually might be one of those where I actually get a better percent than Carnage. And I don't deserve it. Not in the slightest. Not even a little bit. Whew. Yeah, I mean, again, I'm like I said, because of how this base ended up, I'm going to out percentage him. But he 100% had a better attack than me. And that will confuse some people, but it's real. In fact, I think I messaged him on Discord. Godzilla, are you still hanging out in here? Yeah, that's going to be at 89%. Damn. That and a 1-star. Rough start, rough start. Yes, I'm on next. Just, I can give you the gold pass now, by the way. I saw your Discord message. I can give you the gold pass now, and you can wait till February to access it. It doesn't automatically happen when you get it. Do you have other accounts or just one? No, I have a bunch. So Superman 1 right here, listed right here. This is, oh, you can't see it. I have 11 accounts. This is my main. This is my baby. She is the furthest ahead of all of them. And it's getting closer because Super 2 is not far behind them. But then I have 3 Town Hall 18s. I have a 17. I have 2 16s. I have 2 15s. So on and so forth. So yes, I have many accounts. Many, many, many accounts. Damn, 11 is a lot, man. Buddy, you're telling me. I'm the one who plays on them. There's only a couple days a week where I really like having that many accounts. It's very seldom I like it. Look at them. I don't even know how he handles those. Realistically, a lot of those probably get ignored. That's just totally honest. I've seen a guy have 45 accounts, and he was in his own clan. He was his entire own clan. That was it. There was nobody else in his clan except for just him. And I thought that was fucking wild. I remember that. Yeah, that was very recently, right? That was, I wanted to say that was 50 accounts, but it wasn't. It was just shy of. It was like 45 or something like that. One man army, yeah. That's nuts, man. And like, don't get me wrong, that's cool to say that like you've done it, but like that's absurd, right? I would not be able to financially support that, buddy. I wouldn't be able to emotionally support that. That'd be my fucking problem. For anybody curious, this is my 3rd Town Hall 18. This is my weakest Town Hall 18 that we're kind of farming up right now. Can you please search up on your phone so everybody can see? Oh, you want me to look up Doyle still? Yeah, give me a sec. Your guy was already mentally tired. I can't imagine those who have 45. Well, again, realistically, they look at the game differently, right? They don't grind all those accounts. And there's not just a good picture of him, but this is who he's talking about, by the way. He's a character from a fighting anime called Doyle. Well, the anime is called Baki, for anybody who's ever heard of it, but that's the character's name he's talking about. Yeah, but I mean, and I play, like, realistically, Borny, I play 3 accounts on a daily basis. I play 3 accounts consistently on a daily basis. I got people hanging around. I'll drop a request. I'm sure somebody will top me off real quick. That's what she said. I'm out of Star Order to buy. No, I can still buy some more. How do you guys feel about this event where you can just buy Star Order and equipment? How does everybody feel about it? I kind of love this kind of stuff. I shan't tell a lie, my friends. Hey. So this is one of those. Oof, this is going to be gross either way. This is the exact same thing that I was talking about with Xavier, because I can go after the Clan Castle, or I can go after the Revenge Tower. I'm actually going to pick to go after the Revenge Tower just based on its placement. Even though I'm not doing Fireball, right? Best event we've had for a minute. I agree completely. I think this is a fantastic event. I don't understand anybody who doesn't enjoy this type of event. It's just free stuff to play catch up on. I had the ice. I have the frosted flake. I can't stand it when I do that. And the pass event is totally worth it. Honestly, I think the mini passes that they do all the time are super worth it. Super worth it. I think they're so good. I think their value is ridiculous. But something like this, as much as equipment as you could help max out or get just high level, nasty. This would be a fantastic. Like if I was ever telling anybody that like this, there's a $5 you should spend, they would think I was crazy by telling them you don't need the gold pass. Why is... Are you trying to say why is Baki my favorite character? Are you talking about in the show or just like of all time? In the show, I mean, that's a pretty easy... I mean, he's super talented. He's an aura farmer, right? I mean, he's the best part of a okay anime. As far as like all the way around goes, I don't know that he would take a spot over other anime characters. Like, there's definitely other characters I like more in other shows. This guy doesn't have a revenge tower, unless I'm missing it. Nah, he's new. He just hadn't put it down yet, or he hasn't changed his layout. It depends, because a lot of people are not maxed out. Also, they'd recommend the gold pass, but if you're maxed in the event pass, could go for one. You know, and even then, I would really consider. And I'm not saying you're wrong, right? I think everybody's a little different, so I think it just kind of depends on you. But there's a like I could be swayed that I would say this event pass specifically, because of how stuck up the ore grind is. I would dare say this might be a better this might be a better value, and that's like I'm being totally honest. I don't think it's wild for me to say that. You know what I mean? I get what you're saying because you know that helps with so many other things, but just the amount of ores you can get or the amount of equipment that you've missed out on that you can get now, huge difference. This event maybe, but others not promised. Agreed. Agreed. This event specifically, I wouldn't consider any other one to be this good. But this one, like, that's a conversation to be had, right? Dab on him. Dab on him. Hello, what's up, RC? How you doing, brother? We're definitely not by the people who manage Clash Royale. No, it's totally a separate team. I don't know. Why don't you know, RC? What's going on, buddy? Going to bed. Aced my quizzes with 100. Let's go, baby. W's. I love you, baby. Have yourself a good night. I'll be in bed before... Well, what time is it? I'll be in bed here before too long. I will go to bed at some point. Can't wait for this week to be over. Don't go to work on Monday. I can't wait for this week. I need this week to be... No, I guess it doesn't matter. I have a very, very long week ahead of me next week. What's up, Con? How you doing, my man? Probably overthinking it. Might be a blood clot in my ankle. Oh, brother. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope for your sake it's not, man. That would be horrible. I'm sorry, buddy. I gotta work 6 days next week, Xavier. That's what I was talking about. It's swollen and red. Well, I'm gonna hope and pray for you, buddy, that it's not a blood clot. Because I don't know what else to do for you, brother. I'm gonna hope very sincerely that it's nothing major, though. Oh. What did you do to it? Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I will admit though, the 6 days next week is going to get me 10 hours overtime. That'll be pretty excited for. I'll go to the ER when it's probably too late, as most men do. I totally get it, buddy. Did you do anything specific to it? Did something happen, or did it just swell up one day? No, I don't want to do that. I want to do this. Because I don't want to waste my gold or my dark elixir. Did absolutely nothing woke up like that? Oof. Damn, man. Damn it, I just wasted dark elixir. I'm just not thinking. This is a weird ass base. RC, if it's that bad, buddy, why don't you go to the doctor? If you're going to give yourself all the anxiety in the world thinking about it, you might as well just go for it. That's of my humble opinion, though. No money, no nothing. I guess that's a little more reasonable. It's a shame that that's a factor into it, right? I didn't expect that the event trip would become permanent or would become meta. I am not surprised that it's come back, right? I can't see any of the chats. It's because they're chatting in the shorts version, Xavier. That's all it is. So you can see them like here. If you look on this side of the bar, you can see like the chats going by because the chats are merged there. But otherwise, it's technically two different chats. Oh, cool. You got both on screen. Yeah, both of them are on the screen. I don't know how to merge them in the one chat room though. So, but the ER can't turn you down, so that's good. Yeah, well, that's a good point, right? So it sounds like you should go to the doctor, go to the ER. But yeah, the event troop, man, they've done the event they've done, the buffs they've done to the meteor golem are nasty. It was, I think it was surprising to a lot of people. Kate says the full view chat is better, brother. I agree, man, 100%. But you know, some people, I guess, maybe they just want to see more of my face. You know, you guys have this like little bitty box of me down in the corner. I'm like a quarter of the screen on shorts version, maybe like a third of it. I'm a lot of the screen. Yo, what's up, Harsh? How you doing, my friend? Welcome in, brother. I absolutely look at your base, buddy. He's a Town Hall 10. Nothing to complain here, right? You're a new Town Hall 10. When it comes to Town Hall 10, it's really hard to rate a lot of these bases. I would stagger your air sweepers. Your air sweepers are too symmetrical, which makes it one giant arrow shot to take out each sweeper. Makes it real easy. I think there might be... No, there's not an open spot, which you've done really well about. Oh, the only thing I would do is I would change the sweepers. Don't let them be just in one spot together like that. Help it move around a little bit. Make it just not one easy giant arrow shot. It's probably going to be one kind of from any angle. But just letting it be an easy corner lineup is just not the way to go. That's the only thing I would change. Hi, bro. What's up, Oz? How you doing, my friend? For those of you guys who are new here, do me a favor. I end up looking up basically anybody's account who wants it. All you gotta do is put your tag below. The only thing I ask in return is you guys hit the sub button. It's totally free. It supports the channel, helps us out, helps us grow our community, and it's totally free. So if you guys don't care, hit the sub button. I appreciate it. Mwah. Dude, I can't stand these types of bases. I see these bases so much in Town Hall 18. I don't know how well they transferred to Town Hall like 16 and 17. But I see the bases a lot. I'd be very curious to see what your defense log looks like. Look, he's an Electro 31 as a Town Hall 16. Look at that. Very good for you, buddy. You're right in that point where you're about to start getting debuffs. That's nice. I don't want to rate that base because, like, as a Town Hall 18, I would tell you that's a decent base. But as a Town Hall 16, I wouldn't know. Because I haven't got to test that kind of thing, right? Morny said, "This is mine, bro. I just came back." On boss. What's up, Lax? How you doing, my friend? And I'm stealing loots. You got a nice little base right here. This is an awkward base. I don't say awkward as an insult, by the way. An awkward base is a very good thing to have. There is something I would change about this base because the Eagle artillery in the middle is actually really good, but your All 5 heroes upgrade at the same time. God, that's masochism. What's up, Lex? Welcome in, my friend. Welcome in, welcome in. I would try and find a way to separate your clan castle and your town hall a little bit. Even if it's like putting your town hall here where the clan castle's at, put your clan castle where this expo's at, something like that, or putting your like your town hall over here, right, and having them just a little more separated. Because what a lot of people will do actually is they will use, I don't know how often this is used anymore, but this was huge when I was in Town Hall 13. This is super weak to it, with Super Archer Blimp. So right now somebody could, like, in theory, they could, like, Giant Arrow, take out this sweeper, drop a Super Archer Blimp right in here, just have a Lava Hound come to it, drop it in right here, and they could take out your Eagle, your Town Hall, and your Clan Castle all in one go. It cost all their spells and all their Clan Castle troops, but they've demolished everything in the base. That would be terrifying. They just run over the rest of it. So I would just find some kind of way to split those up. I've been losing so much trophies in ranked. Oh, man, you're going to regardless. But that's the best way to do it. I hope that helps. And if that doesn't help, I don't know if you have Discord, but if you do, you should. We actually have a base layout spot in our Discord section dedicated specifically to, like, people sharing layouts, or you know, we have a website linked in our Discord where people can get layouts from totally for free, super easy. I don't mean to just plug the Discord, but, like, we really do have some cool stuff in there. So 45 goblins my CC for defense to troll. Oh, man. That's so fucking wild. That's part of it, too. That's probably a little bit of it, is you have just a... if you have goblins in your clan castle, but that's so funny. Exclamation point join. Thank you, X. Xavier's a real one. Xavier's not even a mod, and he's doing mod shit, man. Bet I got #1. And that's why he's doing it. You know what? Now that Ollie has moved, he said he's not going to be able to be in streams more often. The #1 spot's going to be up for grabs. I didn't even think about that. Storm's coming, I can see the clouds. Shalamoosh, shalamoosh. Da, da, da. We got another triple there. I was actually a little concerned there for half a second when everything just started going around that side. But ended up course correcting, which is nice. Nope. Okay, it's Brutus. I'll do this. I'll just fill myself. Heh. Nice. I don't have... What I should do is I'll wait to activate the gold pass before I start upgrading anything on this account. Let's go look at Super 3. Bet you he needs some work done. He always needs some work done. And I just never feel like doing. Oy vey. So I got Super Yeti Clone Bomb going. No big deal. Maybe I should do a series trying to get my Town Hall 17 to Legends League. What do you guys think? Maybe I could do that with each Town Hall and see if I could get like a 17 to Legends League. If I'm successful there, maybe I could do a Town Hall 18 to Legends, or a Town Hall 16 to Legends League, right? and keep that kind of trend going. Does that in Town Hall 4? Maybe you can. You actually can't get to Legends at that low at Town Hall anymore. With the new rank system, there is a cap. You can only go so far based on your Town Hall level. So there's no more Town Hall 4s or Town Hall 3s or Town Hall 2s in Legends League. I think you have to be at least a 16. Maybe a 15? I want to say a 16, though. Not that I think if you're a Town Hall 15, you should want to be on Legends League. I think that's wild. Like, Town Hall 17, you can definitely get in the Legends League. Maybe you'll try something like that. Let that be a little experiment. Not a fun one, at least not for me. But maybe you guys will get some kicks and giggles out of it. That poor guy, I remember him in Legends League in Town Hall 4. Back when Legends was just the perfect minimalistic design. Honestly, there's a part of me that misses old Legends League. Because I definitely got to be higher on the leaderboard than my actual skill level would present. Because I had one or two attacks down during a certain meta. But, New Legends is making me a better player. So, it's column A, column B. Maybe I'll make a video about Legends League. I saw that Shock and some of these guys were doing it. Maybe I'll make a video about Legends League and what I think about it. Ooh. What is they running? What are they trying to practice here? Players purposely lose trophies to farm loot. Yeah, so it was just a totally different system. In the old Legend system, there was a time where I got to be ranked. Oh, he didn't use his CC troops, and that's what he's upset about. That makes sense. That makes sense. My Town Hall. So there are Town Hall 17s in Legends, right? Not particularly very high, 5,200. Let's see if I can, let's see if I get Town Hall 16 is, like, close to that. All I got is traps and 117 walls left. W, big fella, W. That's amazing. We love to hear it. Why is he... That's kind of odd. Oh, this is at the Gluttons. This is at our sister clan. I was like, where the hell am I? Wow, lost, huh? On some of these low bases? Man, who was shitting the bed? Lindo struggled a little bit. Tommy Guns? K-Jill? Teflon Don? Man. A lot of these guys kind of struggle a little bit. Which happens, right? No judgment here. My Town Hall. So, there's not a Town Hall 16 in Legends League. I wonder if that's possible. Hold on. Good morning. What's up, Mr. Gaming? How are you doing, my friend? Yeah, so technically a Town Hall 16 can make it to Legends. Finna go to bed, got to work tomorrow. No problem, buddy. You have yourself a good night, brother. Good night, my friend. We won't be super far behind you. I'll be a little bit behind you, but not drastically. So maybe that is a series we start. Maybe a Town Hall 16-2 Legends series. What do we think, y'all? I think that'd be a cool little idea. I don't know how strong a validity that's got to it. That'll actually be something worth watching, but you never know. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to set alarms on my phone for tomorrow before I forget, because it's getting late, and we got at least another half an hour or so to hang around. Man, one day, right? Guys, we'll sit up and we'll just play Clash of Clans all night long. One day, right? Oh, Mr. Weathers put himself in. Oh, shit. He must have hit the thumbs up like I'm going to do. We're going to just keep using this spam attack. Right, it's just something super easy. It's not necessarily a strong attack, but, I mean, there's a lot of guaranteed loot in these, raids, which is really what I want. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. So, tell me what you want. That's how I'm feeling. Which is weird, because tomorrow I'm going to go to work for 10 hours for the second day in a row. And then I got 2 more days I'm going to do it after that. And I'm going to be fucking tired. But that's okay. Just tell me what you want. There you go. Are you going to bed too, Tony? Well, get yourself a good night's sleep then, Godzilla. I'll catch you later, buddy. Have a good night. What do you do for work? I'm actually a store manager of a GNC, a General Nutrition Center. So I'm a manager of a supplement store. That's my day job. Imagine walking into something like that and seeing a dude my size sitting behind the counter. But I actually was and still am in a lot of ways still really into the fitness lifestyle. So I guess it's not that surprising to a lot of people. Not anymore, at least. What about you, Cage? What do you do, my friend? I remember you mentioning that. Yeah, I've been doing it for a few years at this point. Not super long, but long enough. Storm coming, I can see the cloud. Ooh. Boom, throw that down there. I'm really just kind of going for a safe 2-star here. This was a really dumb attempt at a clean castle dump, but that's okay though. It's not the end of the world, right? But that's alright. We'll take a nice 2-star. Again, we're not trying these super hard. Some of these will get layouts that aren't that good, or layouts that are designed for this attack. So we'll have a decent attack, but this just wasn't going to be one of them. Especially not with the dumb shit that I did right there. Like, if I was smart, I'd have dropped a dragon right there and let that get caught by that, because that's an obvious trap. Clash of Clans, Jonovic. As a Town Hall 7 and 8 upgrade in defense, and I thought talking about my podcast and on channel play Clash of Clans and do a podcast. Oh, okay. I'm a tattooer, own a motorsports oriented graphic design business. I'm a spotter in a Formula Drift team. Brother, I ain't gonna lie to you, you had me at fucking tattoos. I need me some ink therapy in my life. My last tattoo was 2 5-hour sessions on my chest. Killed me though, man. Killed me. My old podcast was the Clash of Clans morning podcast. That was your old one. Do you do one now still? Or was that, do you not do one anymore? I bet you I just scared Cage off when I told him I need ink therapy in my life. I wonder how many times a day he hears that kind of stuff. Give me that. Give me some clone. Give me some clone value. Actually get huge value right there. Come see me, dude. I'll tattoo you. Where do you live at, my guy? Where do you work out of? You wouldn't happen to be in North Carolina, would you? Brother, I just... I always got the itch for a tattoo. 101 right now? What's 101? Southeastern Ohio, damn. If I ever make it that way, though, I'm definitely hitting you up. You're in Discord, right? I'll just shoot him a message. Hey, I'm in town. But you make some room for me in that schedule. I tip well. Volume down 1 right now. New one's called Clash of Clans related. Super Town Hall podcast. Okay, very cool. Very cool. Do you ever, Cage, do you ever get tired talking tattoos with people? Or is it one of those things that's still just as much fun as it ever was? I'd imagine that would get old hearing people's ideas, but I obviously I don't really know. I've never done that. I hate these fucking flies. Oh my god, there's a thing right there. Like gravity. Oh, the 101 was typing. I got you. I got you. Starscream, what are some good places I get a trip or some I could take? Do you know? Some places you can get them? I mean, like any like bigger store that's pretty reputable. GNC is pretty good. Vitamin Shop's obviously really good. I've worked for both companies. I can vouch for both of their products pretty well. Even their house brand products are pretty well. So anything like that is pretty easy. Unless there was something you're looking for specifically. I think GNC probably does more like the sports supplements. Like the pre-workouts, the protein, stuff like that. But as far as like the actual health stuff, that's probably more of a Vitamin Shop thing. And not to say mom and pop shops don't have good stuff either. If you have like a little nutrition store around you, you just got to be careful with some of the stuff they sell. Because sometimes they sell more questionable stuff. So you got to be a little careful. Sometimes people only want to talk about tattoos when they talk to me. That's fair, man. I get it. It was like that when I was, well, it's like that for me now, right? People, I actually don't get tired of it. But people want to talk nutrition or people want to talk workout routines with me. But that was not even a passion. I mean, I was a competitive weightlifter at one point. So, like, it was my life. But I understand. It gets tiring only talking tattoos. I totally get it. I don't. I don't like talking about the tattoos I want with people who aren't my artists because people are judgy, right? But I love telling stories about when I would get tattoos. Like how I had tattoo artists who I'm convinced hated that I would try and sleep when they would tattoo me. So I would try and take a nap because I'm just bored, right? So I'm like, you know what? And if they weren't super talkative, because I had one tattoo artist who was not, she did not enjoy the small talk really. It didn't seem. So I'd try and take a nap. She was not happy. I'm convinced she was not happy with the idea of me going to sleep while she'd take a tattoo, despite me asking. Because as soon as I would start to nod off, her hand would feel 5 times heavier immediately. And I'm like, okay, listen, I understand I'm going unconscious, so like this is gonna feel a little more sensitive in the moment. That's fucking hurting all of a sudden, Sophie. And she's like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. And I'm like, you're absolutely doing that on purpose, 100%. Because I've fallen asleep in the chair to multiple other tattoo artists, and I've not had that problem. That's my favorite story. That's actually the only one I have. Except for this one time back at band camp. No, I'm just kidding. Never listen to a story where somebody starts it that way, guys. Band camp stories never go well for the tuba player. It's a weird ass little bass. Okay. Not something unreasonable, though. Storms coming. Oh, yeah. It's all coming together. It's all coming up, Cusco. Cusco's poison. The poison made specifically to kill Cusco. Right. Oh. Boom, 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 boom. Am I gonna triple this one? Look at how many of my dragons have screwed off, man. That's why you should run more riders if you were gonna ask me, but nobody did, so I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Home. Oh, guys, my back is killing me. I'm getting old. I need a nap. I need a drink is what I need. Who wants to do a shot? On a random Wednesday night. I didn't think so. Y'all soft. I'm just kidding. I love you guys. So I'm up to the 15 mil gold, right? Other hidden Tesla. That's last Tesla we need. Again, now this does start to lower the cost of stuff that I need to get right here, but just nothing stupid drastically, right? We're going to hammer a building. Because why not? Because I have a CWL metals, right? So I'm going to do this. I don't need a hammer of heroes or nothing. I don't think. The power of my stomach. My stomach has been rewrapped. I need a wrap, but when I was a little baby, it was only 1 pound 4 ounces. But after 40 years, done again. But no one told us. Huh? Okay. Well, damn. Let's do more walls, which is not a lot of them, which is the sad part. We only got 100 more of those, but only 100. Jesus Christ. I'm rank 6 with only half my attacks done. Good lord, y'all. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? What are we thinking? Oh, Xavier requested again. This is the one where I got so many of those books. Is this one where my king's down? He is. I should put that on him. What's up, Trust? How you doing, my friend? Welcome back, brother. It's good to see you again, my friend. I need to adjust the dragons and riders, guys. How could you guys let me forget? You guys let me forget again. I've also said I didn't care like 6 times, but I'm absolutely blaming you guys. It's all not my fault. Can't be. You know, I'm noticing those super wizard towers, although not very formidable typically, against those lava lamp puppets, they actually do quite a bit. It's kind of concerning. Not super concerning, but it's a little annoying, right? Something I don't have to plan for in any other attack ever. Because it's just such a non-factor, all of a sudden it's a factor. Guys, you guys didn't know, but I'm performing an entire ass concert here. Without the music, because copyrights. Oh. I just bopped the mic. I'm so close with this attack, actually. Man, this attack has something to it. It's just so weird. That's okay, though. I'll take the 89%. I don't really care that much. I do care about getting the ores and stuff from this for this account, however. You know, I'm actually 9.6. I'm so close to maxing that out, too. Look at how much... Oh, man. The hero bell is going to be kind of nice right there. I guess I'll do that just because it's something I can do right this second, right? And one of those. Yeah, and I don't have any other magical items right there. So we just keep it pushing. For now. We just keep it pushing. I want to aim up a little bit. Because I wanted to do, not quite that, but I guess, I didn't do the Dragon Riders again. Damn. We're going to go here, we're going to go R, because I want to be able to get that right there. And we're just going to spam those guys in there. And what's that going to do? Probably nothing, but that's okay. Yeah, the clones just don't feel particularly strong. I mean, like, they have moments like this, right? Where I'm like, man, they're kind of overwhelming the bottom half of this base, but there's just not the follow-up I need on these other sections. It's such a weird spot to be in. Maybe I should... 96% rough scene from Daredevil. Maybe we go back to the all Electro Dragons. We were doing that the other day. But I want to hold this one kind of like I did. How I was doing it the other day. And I'm not going to Lava Puppet. I'm going to... Do I Rage him or do I... Healing Tome? I'll Rage Gem. Or wait, at that point, am I better off using... Oh, God, it's level 1. It can't be worth using, right? Speed increase 5, a damage reduction of 6%. Let's just, like, humor this thing with a couple levels. Stuff that doesn't cost Starry Ore, right? Starts costing Starry Ore. I'm going to try it like that. There's no way that that's worth using at this level. But I'm going to try it. Wow, I hate it here. What's up, Ollie? How you doing, brother? Welcome back, buddy. How are you doing, my man? That's actually going to be probably the worst part to it. Wow, 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 wow. We're going to hit that. I desperately need that put away right there. You know, this is like actually working? Like low-key. Doing well, Shred. How about you, buddy? I'm doing fabulous, my friend. Thank you for asking. Ollie, were you one of the winners to the Gold Pass? Did I message you the other day? Or today? Interesting torch. Yeah, it's it got a nice buff, so I'm incredibly curious about it. I don't know if it's better to use than like the Rage Gem. I'm gonna have to see. Look at that. Beautiful. We do get a triple with the Heroic Torch, even at a really low level. Do you have a creator code for Clash purchases? I sadly do not, man. It hurts my soul, but you need to be so big to get a creator code from Clash of Clans. I do not. I do highly recommend. I've actually changed my recommendation. It used to be code Judo that I would tell people to use. I do recommend people use code Bash currently. He is a huge creator, or was once upon a time a very huge creator. And his YouTube is not doing quite as well. And I like the idea of supporting somebody who's really big, who's done a lot of good for the community. I really like Bash, so use code Bash. Send them an email asking for the creator code, buddy. I wish. I wish that's how it worked. I need to take a look at that versus the Rage Gem. It's a 50%. Yeah, I mean, that's just not worth it. It's got to be a Rage Gem, right? Ugh. One day, chat. One day, chat. We'll get our own creator code. One day. You deserve it, Shed. I appreciate that, brother. And you know, one day maybe it'll happen, right? It's just not going to be right now. And that's okay with me, too. I'm not some horrific levels of offended because they don't want to give me a creator code. I understand. Very small content creator. I understand. This has not been my best use of totems. It will happen for sure. I sure hope so, buddy. Home. I didn't look closely enough at this, obviously, because I have left this thing completely unattended. Still one of those things I'm not super used to looking for, to be totally honest with you guys. I do when I'm doing these really high-level attacks, but when I'm just messing around or I'm not paying a lot of attention, I don't look for it nearly as much. That's the God's honest truth. So I believe one day it will come. Hey, brother, I appreciate that, man. I think it will one day, too. I just don't think it's going to be right now. Beautiful. Damn, is a heroic torch better? And there's just something I missed about it? Or was that a me error? It does do a damage reduction as well, which is pretty nice. So, like, in theory, you're right. You could do this and a healing totem. No, but it's not a huge damage reduction, right? I don't think. 150 healing per second. I'm going to try one more like that. I'm going to try one more. Oh, yeah. Well, I kind of pre-fired that right there, but that's not the end of the world. I kind of want to do that. I actually really meant to get that in that combo. I did not, which is a damn shame. E-Dragon was Super Yeti's cloned in CC and it works so well. Man, E-Drags, they got a nice buff, man. They got a very, very nice buff in the recent balance changes. And so I figured I'm going to put them to use. I tried to use them some the other day, and it didn't work out super well for me. But, like, as much as they got buffed, it has to work, right? I just got to know what I'm doing wrong with it. But this is not it, man. I think I'm just tired, and I'm slowing down myself so much. Oh. And I'm already so exhausted for work tomorrow. I don't. It's not going to be a fun day for me. That's okay, though. So what I think we're going to do is I think we're going to call it a night. I do apologize for Well, no, it's about 12, so it's about as long as it is. I do apologize for not having as much energy tonight, though, guys. Um, I'm gonna be. I just don't have it with me. It was a long day at work. I was trying to help somebody new accept an offer letter, and it was a struggle. And it's just been one of those days. So I'm gonna call tonight. We have shorts like normal Thursday and Saturday. Wednesday, the jury's still out if we're gonna do a video or if we're gonna do another stream. So keep an eye out for that, I guess. Make sure you join Discord so you can see which one's going to happen when we go live. If we go live, it'll be about like we normally do. If we do a video, it'll be in the morning, so you'll know pretty quickly. So I appreciate you guys. Thanks for coming by, everybody, as always. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys again later. Have a good night, everybody.